Hi, it's Catherine Sue, and welcome back to Let Me Try That. This video is part of the series for Try Something Tuesdays, where we share one new thing for you to try, and it comes out every Tuesday. Today that I'm recording this is a Tuesday. If this is your first time, Let Me Try That is about advocating for personal self-care time and doing it in fun ways so that you are always kind of seeing, is there something else that I really enjoy doing on my own? Okay, so today I'm gonna share with you something that you can do in your house, in your PJs, that I discovered I really like, not knowing that I would like it. So I want to share with you guys something called a Get-to-Know-Me chart. And as a teacher, I just happen to always have access to giant pieces of chart paper and markers. I also know a lot of work offices have it too, so maybe you can like take one from work, who knows. But it just brings me so much joy. Like these markers make me so happy to play with. So to do it for myself and not for work purposes is pretty cool. All right, so a Get to Know Me chart is for you to sit down, and if someone were to say, tell me about yourself, what would you tell them? And I realized I had to make 2 rules, so I'm gonna share with you 2 rules and then 3 tips. So the first rule I made for myself in doing this is I was going to only write things that were going to shine a positive light about me or something hopeful that I felt about myself. Because it was very easy to start, you know, like saying something negative about me or something that I had needed room to grow in instead of giving myself compassion. So that was important. The second thing that I made as a rule was to not have to finish it. That if you're a perfectionist like me, when you see big pieces of paper or big space, you want to complete the whole thing in one sitting. But I couldn't think of that many things. It's like I had the mood to pour out some stuff, and then later on, 3 days later, I would go to the gym, come back, and I would just have this sudden like, oh, I am also this, and I would come back and add to it. So just keep it somewhere where you can always come back to it and give yourself some grace that you don't need to finish the whole thing. And that doesn't mean that you don't know yourself really well. Okay, so to get you started, here are 3 tips of how you could write a statement. The first one that I really liked, partially because it was challenging, was I believe ... as your sentence starter. So for example, this one up here is me saying, I believe that people are innately good and just that their stories impact them and could turn them into someone who's angry or could be not nice. So that's a belief of mine, and I kind of did that for a lot of things. The second tip I would say is start with sentences that say, I am ... So I wrote things like, okay, this is super embarrassing, but I wrote, I am witty. I crack myself up, so I think I'm witty. Do other people think that? I don't know. But I wrote that down as like to be brave, like, okay, I'm witty. I think I'm witty. I'm gonna write that down. So you can think about what that might turn into, what statements you might say about you. And then the last tip I would say is to start with, I like ... And it could be anything, not like I like food. You can start there, but other things. So for example, I have, I like one-on-one conversations. I thought about other people like to be in really big social groups. I like to have those deep conversations. So I wrote that, and I have a lot of I like statements here as well. If this sounds like a cool idea, but you're like, I don't like big charts, they give me anxiety, or I don't have access to them, you can definitely do this in your notebook on a sheet of paper with pencil. Like, use the medium that works best for you. Maybe it's an iPad and you put them in 3 columns and lists. Whatever it is, you could do this at home as a moment of personal care and make a get to know me chart for yourself. I just liked it on the wall because it feels like I'm stamping it on the wall in my house about me. Okay, so that's my tip for today. It's to create a get to know me chart. And if you like this idea, but you're also thinking, what about something active? I might say to go check out our video called taking a bike ride at Gravelly Point in DC. It's very inexpensive. It's one of my new favorite ones to do outdoors on my own by the water. So definitely check that one out. And remember to follow us on Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then if you ever need just like, where do I find everything? Go to our website, LemmeTryThat.com, and you can definitely subscribe to our newsletter there so that whenever a new post like this one gets posted, then you are one of the first people to get to it. Okay, enjoy your charts, share them on social media if you end up making yours, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.